Hey guys, what is up today? This is Dalsu with Dalsu Plays, back with some more Banished. No Anastasia as we climb towards the arbitrary goal of 1,000 people. And it's been going a little bit slow in terms of just pure population growth. I mean, we're going by the adults. We're not measuring the children, we're not measuring the students, we're just going by the adults. So we've tried to get ourselves a new little outskirt style village out here, and it's going pretty well so far. We've had a bit of trouble getting the builders to cooperate, but it seems like they're doing that now. We're losing pumpkins. Get the not a single pumpkin must go to waste, people. Come on, chop chop, really. Show me some professionalism. I'm trying to upgrade this blacksmith too. It's been taking a long time. I don't really know why. We have 32 laborers. It should seem like something that would happen fast. A lot of stuff we could grab here, but we probably won't. We're looking for something livestockish because we need to plant some new stuff. I don't know. Actually, I'll go ahead and grab what? Let's pause it. Let's look. Bird's eye chili. That doesn't sound very nice. Bamboo. I don't really know exactly what you do with bamboo. I don't think you eat it. I know you can eat it in real life, but raspberries sound good. White mulberries would be nice for the silk that we could produce. Chestnuts, apricots, tobacco, spinach, cucumbers. We have two different kinds of cucumbers. What do we have? Do we have cucumbers? Let's see. Let's check out what the town hall says about that in the trade items here. We have blueberries, sugarcane, blue pumpkin, corn, wheat, walnut, plum. I don't have half as much stuff as I like to think. So I guess we'll buy apples. We don't have apples, right? We do not have apples. I assume apples would be in the A category, so let's go ahead and buy some apples. We're going to try to collect everything if we can. But apple seems like one of the first things we should get, so this is going to be exactly 1,000. That math is easy, even for a dunce like me. Let's go ahead and trade that. So we've got some apples now, and we're going to plant some orchards most definitely in our new little area. Where'd it go? I keep kind of going the wrong way. We get turned around very easily in the driving snow. So here we are. This is the area I'm reserving right now for orchards, here and here. This is going to be, these are going to be some livestock. I don't know which kind yet. We'll kind of just decide as we go. Maybe we'll do chicken, pork, beef. We'll have all three of the major food groups. And then we'll do some butcheries over here. That would be certainly nice. Get everything set up all perfect how we want it. Hard to believe this is so full, but look at our food, man. Our food is just killing it. Should I do another herbalist? I mean, I still don't understand how health works. I don't know why we're suffering on health. Although we're not doing that badly. It's just we have the apothecary. He's making what he's making. We have a hospital somewhere. I don't see what else we could do to keep people healthy. Are these done yet? Come on, guys. Chop chop. What are my builders currently doing? I mean, it's winter time. None of you seem to be very helpful right now. Alright, well, we'll just have to be patient. Here comes one to actually do something. That's nice. So he'll do something or other. And while he's doing that, we'll plan out our next row of houses. We should probably extend all of these rows. Like we should do an extension here. Close off that one, do another block of housing here. We could also do an extension here. And then we reserve the corners for any kind of services we need. Thinking about maybe like a tailor at some point, even though we have so many clothes, it's probably unnecessary. It'd be lovely to get this large smithy done. Okay, we've got the materials now, so it's only a matter of time. What are you guys bringing away? Interesting that you would do that. Okay. I can't think of too many other things that we would really need around here in terms of just plain services, but it always pays to kind of look through things and just make sure. There is a governor's office which would collect money for us. There is a graveyard which we probably need. We already have a hospital, but Provide simple health and healing. Yeah, okay. I think we're good on the health stuff. Just off the top of my head, I think we're probably pretty good on that. It'd be nice to do silkworm. It would be nice to do a wood chopper too, just to make sure that this place doesn't have to go too far for its wood. We might do something new, like maybe a stacks burner. Burn into fuel. Light fuel for heating homes or working with. This is just going to be like furnace fuel, right? Hotter, more dense. Yeah, this is an industry building. Okay, so I don't actually have one of these. Might make sense to do that. Or a bundling shed. A bundling shed, is that going to go out into the woods and like gather trees? I don't know how that works. I'd also like one of those monasteries to be built. And I want to do alcohol over here as well. We have never had quite enough for what we need. And these pumpkins can be made into alcohol. So we'll probably do a brewery. I don't know if we'll be able to fit it in. It looks like we will. Yeah, that'd be nice to have there. We'll go ahead and stick that there. And we'll do a mossy road that goes in front of it. I'm thinking maybe here for a cemetery. That would be nice. And what would be really cool is to do a nice sturdy stone arch here. And then maybe like a stone wall that goes here over the front of the graveyard. That would be kind of cool. And then from there we can go, let's see, where is it going to be? It's going to be town services, right? We can just do a fenceless cemetery, and we'll do our own fence. We'll leave a space. And then what we'll do is we'll do some like birch trees, I believe, are the symbol of, right? Because birch trees don't die, I think. So they're used often in cemeteries. I don't think this is the same kind of birch that I'm thinking of, but regardless, we'll just have them line the area here. They just cost a little wood. I know I'm double clicking some places here. I don't know what effect that's going to have, but I think that could look quite cool. Excuse me while I get a sip of my beer. I have a nice big Sapporo here, for those of you who like Japanese-inspired beers. I don't know if it's actually made in Japan or not. I used to drink it when I lived in Korea. Sapporo and Asahi are the two best beers in the whole country. No offense to any Koreans listening, but your OB and your Height and your Cass are not really acceptable beers for me. Of course, I would say the same thing about Bud Light, Coors, Miller, all that kind of stuff. I better shut up before I get sued here, but anyway, America has fixed its beer problem, and microbrews were the answer. But Japanese beer is good. I mean, I don't know. They may have like crappy domestics as well that I just don't know about. Sipping that is delicious. Looks like we have a pretty good amount of laborers. We're going to be shifting some into these pastures. I cannot believe that none of these have been worked on. What the hell, man? We don't have bison. Let's buy bison. That's going to be 200, right? And I think we bought ducks, but then we never actually used them, so yes, I know I need some wood. Give me 200. Yeah, it's close enough. So we got bison, we got ducks. Those are some new creatures that we can use if and when these guys get off their asses and come up here and start to help. What are you guys doing? We got a guy going to work here. He's going to turn around before he even gets there. It's a she, actually. Are you actually going to work? You are. Okay. Wow. That was the least amount of work I've ever seen anyone do. You're actually working on the path I see. Now now that the path is done, you're going to start working on the pasture. Okay, well I feel a little bit better knowing that the path was what was keeping you from it. Still, one whack with a hammer? Come on. Now you're going away, aren't you? Well, we got to get these things built before our duck and our bison die. So chop chop, guys. Maybe we should put a few more laborers into building. Might as well do that. Get 20 builders. It's a healthy number. We also need this cemetery to be built, so having all those builders is going to be nice. And the trees look really good. I'm feeling quite pleased with my little area here. I will need to bulldoze some more hills at some point, but not today. So as soon as the stuff's built, I'm going to tell my laborers to take this swath out. And then at some point later, I'll do this swath as well. But right now, this is fine. You know, I could do that now because all the things are already delivered to these places. We're at 439, climbing. We may be able to get to 500 after all. Slowly but surely. Trying to build our large smithy. All this stuff, it needs to get built, guys. Come on. Our quarry was upgraded, and you know, we can turn our oil press. It can actually make lamp oil now out of blubber because we do have blubber being delivered by the wharf and ship. So that means we'll be able to get even deeper into the mines. Magnolia, that's actually a really pretty name. Where are my builders? Okay, we got a couple guys working now. Guess I have to stop complaining. Okay, so we want this to be ducks. Is that right? And we want this to be bison. And we want this to be, I don't know. But we're going to have to hire more of you guys. What are they? Herdsmen, right? Herdsmen. We need 28 right now. Okay. And we're about to need some more here as soon as this is done. Finish it up. Okay, so we've put duck and bison and one more thing. Can we do llamas? I don't think we actually have any llamas. That's the issue. So, even though we bought them originally. How about just leghorns? I think people like chicken. No. Bison is going to be like kind of standard beefy meat. Duck's going to be poultry. I guess pigs are the natural option. We're going to have to split off one of our pig fields somewhere. Where are you, piggies? I can't just split them? Are they not big enough to split? These are sheep. These are chickens. These are cows. I guess I don't have enough pigs. That doesn't make any sense. Let's see. Are you sure? Are you sure you won't let me split? Well, that's sad. So we won't do pigs, I guess. We'll do sheep. Will you guys let me split some sheep, please? That would be so nice of you. Sweet, they will. Okay. Give me your sheep. Alright, we got our brewery done. I want you to use pumpkins. And the large smithy's done. I want you to do steel tools, please. Hopefully it's not an issue of coal. We should have enough coal. Yeah, we have enough coal. How's this mine doing, by the way? We could totally fill this up with people. Yeah, get him to 30, that way he's totally full. The iron mine is also totally full. We can upgrade it later. You're totally full. Eventually we'll be able to upgrade this place once we get enough whale blubber. Or lamp oil, or whatever you want to call it. So we'll keep an eye on that. Not that we really need all that much more stone. But it'll be nice knowing we have enough coal to do anything we need. You're going to make ale out of pumpkins, and you're going to make steel tools. So that's great. And we've got this new cemetery all set up. A lot of people hanging out there. That's kind of morbid and weird. But whatevs. 7 sheep, 1 bison, 1 duck. Can they reproduce with themselves? Are you supposed to buy 2? Is that what's going on here? I'm not sure about that. Do we have all the herdsmen we need? We need 3 more. It's going to be a long time before we see food from that. But I have to assume we will. And we should probably do an empty holding pen over here just in case. Where do we have empty holding pens? I tell you what, we should probably do one somewhere where it's nice and safe. You remember what happened to our cows not that long ago. What I'll do is just throw one down here, and it'll be a nice spare for us. Okay. This is another spare pasture for us. This is also a spare pasture. We're going to have it just sit there. These 2 buildings are off. Did I turn you off? Yeah, I guess I did. Potter, huh? Okay. Joiner's not being worked right now. It's okay. We have everything we need for the moment. We may need to turn on some of that stuff later, but we'll know it when we come to it. This graveyard fills up quick. I guess they were really overdue for an area. How's the pumpkin harvest? You've got plenty of pumpkins. All you got to do is come over to this damn barn, and you've got all the pumpkins you could ever use, man. And then you got booze, okay? 40 people in the courthouse, huh? Alright, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for another set of houses. Let's do it. We're going to go with our officer townhouse, which is the most fashionable of townhouses. I suppose it's the only way to go. We might do some other style houses eventually, but these are fine for right now. And we'll wait for those to get set up. Still only have 1 of these. See, that's concerning. I'm worried that they won't breed. If they don't breed, we can't have ducks for supper. We're going to want to keep a little bit of an eye on that. Make sure that they are increasing in number. Otherwise, that's all for naught. It's not as much firewood as I would like. I guess we've been spending quite a bit of it. What I may do is throw down some new fire log cutters down here. We seem to have plenty of logs. I know we've got enough damn foresters to last until Rapture. How many foresters do we currently have working? 44. 44 foresters. Come on, you can't tell me that's not enough. How are these guys up here doing? See, we've got Forester's Lodge next to a Gatherer's Hut. We've got a Forester's Lodge here. Got a Forester's Lodge, a hunting cabin, Forester's Lodge. I just can't see how we're possibly going to run out. of logs. Now, we may run out of firewood because we don't have enough people chopping them, but just don't see that happening. Wow, how did we get down to 5 laborers? I guess we put quite a few into being herdsmen. You guys still don't have more than 1. I'm deeply concerned about that. I may have failed at husbandry. See, the sheep are already starting to reproduce. The fact that the ducks and the bison are not leads me to believe I have to purchase another. Looks like we've got our materials for these first 2 houses all ready to go. Should have these shortly. So where are my workers at? I have 20 of you. Surely they're going to be coming right along. Why is this guy so unhappy? Maybe I was a little bit lax in allowing the cemeteries to go so full. But I kept thinking that the bodies decompose so that they would, they would empty out. But anyways, we've got a new one now. No worries. Here we go. Got some workers working on the house at last. They don't work long, do they? Man, I need to get whatever job they got. It's like work 10 minutes and then take a 2-hour break. I'm in the wrong business. Yeah, we're going to need to buy these things again, aren't we? Too bad. We can't do it with these. I suppose it would make sense that you'd need more than 1 bison to raise bison. Unless the one you bought was already pregnant. Anyway, joking aside, our time's about up. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. I hope you'll like and subscribe. And I'll be here waiting in New Anastasia for your return. Thanks. Bye.